Hello. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah. Hi, Tony. Hi, Graham.
Good evening, all.
I thought you were going on a cruise.
No, it's Thursday I'm going, eh? So tonight's my last night.
Tonight's the night completely.
In tune, please. In tune.
Oh, that's about as good as you're going to get today.
All right, okay.
Jeez, Jim, haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah. Sorry, who are you?
Today, I don't know. My name is Bob.
The builder?
Yeah. Don't see my builder's crack, we won't go there. So, just while everybody else is joining, I'm a little bit behind, folks. So there's a couple of things, Sasha, you sent me in stuff that's your thing onto your competition. Your competition. Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
I got your competition.
Hi, Gary.
I'll get it done tomorrow for you. I've just been a bit hungover and a bit bedlam since I came back. So I planned to work on Sunday and Saturday, but to be honest with you, I couldn't even remember my name, let alone do any work. So I'm a mile behind.
You still can't remember your name?
I can just about, yeah. And I have a webinar at 2 o'clock in the morning, so this evening. This will be fun.
Always is.
Yeah, especially since there's about 47 registered, so I'm not awfully happy on that one. But anyway. How did you do with yours at the end of the day, Graham? What happened?
Sweet Fanny Adams, that's what happened. Not a stitch. So 0, nothing.
How many turned up?
Me, you, Thomas, and one other person. 4 of us all together.
Okay. I'm looking, I'll see if I can find it.
What was there, about 30 odd? It's registered. Again, I had that same problems I've had in the last 2 webinars, whereas my reminder emails just didn't go out until after the webinar started. 8:15. They all I had 4 reminder webinars set up, 4 hours before, 2 hours before, 1 hour before, and then starting now, and they all went out at 8:15. 4 of them.
So you're on what? Hey, John, how are you? See you next week. John obviously can't get on. How do you mean? What were you mailing out on?
Aweber.
And you had a problem in Aweber?
They all went out at the same time, all 4 of them. One was set 4 hours before, one was set 2 hours before, one was set an hour before, and one was set on the time at 8 o'clock. And every single one of them, all 4 of them, all went out at 8:15.
Yeah, I think I got like 5 or 6 at the same time.
What? How? On Aweber? I've never seen that in Aweber ever. Can you log into your Aweber and show me?
Yeah, I'm in now. We want to.
You can share a screen there, can't you? Should be able to.
Can I share screen? Share. Share screen. Is it coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What are going to broadcast? I'm in broadcast now. We're going to history. It's only showing up the broadcast that I'm set up now.
I'll scroll down. Send to see it.
Yeah, these here, look, got their reminder, replay up. I know this is the replay. Okay. Starting now, 2 hours to go.
Yeah, but if you look at the times, they're separate, and they're all separate 14 GMT.
Well, they weren't. That's what the time they went out, but that's
No,
not the time.
there's no way that they won't go out on the time. I've never seen it. I'd say you goofed on the schedule.
Well, all 4 of them?
Yeah, I've never seen Airweb a glitch like that. Like that's a colossal glitch. Because I'm looking at the times, everything. Like it's not. I'll put it this way. So when I look at this stuff for what happened, go back. Hit the back screen above, the back arrow, top left hand side, and go.
I'll move that out of the way. Okay.
Okay, so scroll down. So when I look for a mess up, right? I'll tell you this. The first thing I start looking at is I'm looking for I see A14, 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 A14.
Yeah.
The next one was 901. The other one was 1101. Keep scrolling down. A14 training course, 1201, 1031. So you must. The scheduling is a little bit niggly, right? Because it defaults to some strange time zone, and you've got to be very, very careful that you set your time zone right.
And I did, because I set them all at GMT London.
Well, I will be getting on to support, so Graham, and asking what the hell happened, right?
Yeah. Because it defaults to Australian time, and you've got to change it every single time.
Which is a pain in the
It's
arse.
a pain in the backside, yeah. So that's why I know for a fact that I changed every single one to GMT.
I'm not arguing that you didn't change it to GMT because it's showing it went out in GMT, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying it's all got the same time at A14.
But how? I don't think you can set it for 8:14. It's either every half hour or something, isn't it?
It's a good question.
I think.
Because I'd be on him like if you're right, Mike, you're saying it is not without putting too fine a point, you screwing it up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because while we're on the subject, I've got another question about that, but we'll clear this one up first.
No, you can set the time for 15. You can't set it for 14. Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
So I would definitely get on to support and ask him what happened. I've never seen that, Graham. Never.
It can only happen to me. If you remember on the night, when we were talking before the webinar, I said to you that none of my reminder emails went out.
That would explain why there's nobody there.
That would explain quite a lot, yeah. That's the third time I've done a webinar, and it's the third time that's flipping happened. The last 2 times, obviously, with John's favourite, which will remain nameless on. I don't know if he's listening, but.
Okay, stop sharing your screen, so brother.
Oh no! Right, I should have carried on because I got my other question.
So share your screen again, so Graham.
Right. Just a wee question. I've got all these broadcasts set up for when I'm away. Basically, I've set up one email per
Apart from the
day.
fact that they're already gone, but go on anyway.
Oh, they better not be.
Well, the ones I'm looking at are gone.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
these.
thank you.
Right. If I unschedule one, I can show you exactly what I mean. I'll unschedule this one. And then that's gone into draft. So, right, sending options, schedule broadcast. Well, it's got up here where you can share it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how come that's happened? That's never happened before. Hang on. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. So yeah, you can share that to my Twitter account, right? Now I did have a Facebook one here, but it's gone now because Facebook forced me 2 days ago to.
Facebook don't want anything posting into it.
Yeah, but I have been. It has worked.
It has. It doesn't. It doesn't because I saw your post, right?
Yeah.
And to be perfectly honest, it's like, what the fuck? Without putting too fine a point in it. Like I don't use that, right? For the simple fact that it puts the headline of the email and then it puts it on stuff, and I've never seen any reaction from it. So I always like, it's one of these things I just tend to absolutely ignore. Like, why do you want some random or clicking on your email?
Exposure, basically.
You can die from that.
Yeah. I'll try hard not to, though.
I look, test it. To me, I don't do it. Just saying to you, I don't do it. I don't see the point. I've never seen any benefit of it. And Facebook will absolutely keep slapping you.
Oh well, I'll leave it off then.
Yeah, so I wouldn't overly worry about it.
Okay. And you don't use the Twitter one either?
Not at all. The only time I'd use it is when I was announcing new competitions. But that goes out from the site anyway, so.
Yeah.
It's different. They're different mediums, like.
But why would Aweber have that facility if it doesn't work, or if it pain in the ass or whatever?
Because it makes them look good, and everybody else has it. So you get responses and everything else. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying I don't do it. I've never found this work, so test it, see does any of it work. I can't see it, but if it does, it does.
See, the other problem is when I'm away, I'm going to be internet free for 2 weeks. I won't be able to do anything at all, which is why I wanted to set this up automatically, go out automatically. But if it's going to be too much of a ball ache, I won't bother.
Why is it a ball ache? All you got to do here is hit apply. Try again to connect to Facebook. See what happens.
It won't. I've tried it and it won't. It comes up with, I'll show you, it comes up with something totally different. And, yeah, and it just says it's an error. I think the reason why is an error is because Facebook come up with somebody who's trying to get into my account and that to change my password. Obviously, I need to put the password back into Aweber, but I don't know where and how I can do it.
No, you don't put it into Aweber because that should open a pop-up. Okay, so close that down a second there.
Graham.
Yeah.
But why don't you just schedule some posts in Facebook?
You know, I'd forgot you could do that.
You just schedule that before you go.
Yeah.
I'll link that to your Twitter, so it goes all across Twitter.
Yeah.
then it's going direct from Facebook as well, isn't it?
Mm.
My understanding with Facebook is they're getting very close on all integrations. Even Zapier can't. You can do it through Zapier, like, because it's let's see your Facebook. So yeah, your Facebook available integrations. I'm on the webinar. So just 1 second. Enable. All right. So if you go into integrations up the top, Graham.
Yeah. And you got the Facebook here.
So that's the sign up.
Yeah, that's a totally different thing. That's to put a sign up capability on your Facebook page.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere else, like in my account or anywhere else. I don't see anything that it's
No.
that it adds to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it was there. Just like it's for the Twitter one, it said sign up or put a new account here, and that worked for 2 or 3 days, and it only worked. It was working fine until I changed my password in Facebook, and now it's gone tits up, and I can't get it back. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna worry too much about it, but I'll do like Gary says. I'll put a few posts into Facebook and schedule them.
Cool.
If I got time, because I haven't really got an awful lot of time at the moment, because obviously tomorrow's my last day and I'll be doing my last minute packing and stuff, and I'm on the red eye on Thursday morning, so to Gatwick. But so I'm not going to have a huge amount of time to do it. And of course, I'm at work all day tomorrow. Yeah. It needs tuning, Tony.
You see your fingers. You're going off on a cruise. Pick off, will you?
Yeah, okay.
Go off and enjoy it. This will be there when you get back. That's it.
Damn right, I'll enjoy it.
Okay, are you good, so Graham?
Yep. I'll stop sharing, shall I?
Yeah, please. So, Sasha, you sent me in a couple of questions, which I did ask you to do. It's a question that Jarell has kind of asked me as well, so I want to address both of it. Are there any more emails after the 4 that we provided on the BLMN website? If yes, where can they be found? If no, what emails are we sending next to our list to keep our list engaged? Do you want me to come and run your business for you?
Yes, is the answer.
Sasha's gone quiet now because he doesn't know how to quite react, and he knows me well enough. Like, Sasha, this is a home crowd, so we're fine. You can talk about it. There isn't at the moment. I'm going to change even the templates that you got. To be honest, it's done for Thursday, because the welcome email is the most open email. That was one of the big things that came out of last week, right? And the training with Matt and the rest of it. And with Brian, was that it was very much the open email. So we're missing a trick there. So I'm going to rewrite the open email, or the first email, say congratulations, your entry is confirmed. And then I'm going to show you where to put a link in. So I'm actually going to make some training on that this week. I can give you templates. There's a challenge with template emails, right? And this is because the question that Jarell asked me as well is this question. I have a question about your template. Is there any way that you can send me templates for you to transition from the competition to make money online customers? I noticed the formatting email that you have sent from Legends of Warrior Plus. So that template, Jarell, is from either GetResponse or Aweber, depending on this, John. I would like to know how to increase your font, text, and email. You're going to have to tell me that. Are you using the recommended ARP reach when you're sending out your emails? No, I'm using GetResponse and Aweber at the moment. I'm still going through the thing. Do you have a cheat sheet for ARP reach? I can quickly get an out-of-spend campaign up and running. They're in the videos. I can't kind of say much more on that, Jarell, than that fact that they're in the videos. The ARP reach does take a bit of time. That's kind of why I'm currently recommending Aweber, to be honest with you, that you go to Aweber, because then you get up and running faster. So here's the challenge with templates, right? Templates are spam bots' favorite snack, right? That's just the reality. So if you have, if we have the if we have loads of templates going out and everybody's sending out the same templates, then you know this is what happens. So I will do a bit of training on creating I want to create the templates, but I don't want you copying and pasting and just whacking them in, right? I want you to edit them a small bit and add a bit of you into them, right? And then on the welcome one, we drive them to the opt-in page, or you know, to an offer if you don't have an opt-in page. If you don't have an opt-in page, you should have an opt-in page, and just create one. If you don't know how to create one, reach out to me and tell me, and I'll I'll put you in touch with somebody who can create it. We're in the process of messing with that at the moment, but you're going to need a ClickFunnels account to do it. So the whole idea is they get their welcome email. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Great to come in. Boom, 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 boom. And by the way, you also get this free prize. When it comes to the giving you templates and transitioning to the competitions, to the other stuff, the whole idea is this: is that you're giving them a make money prize. For example, Sasha, I'm going to pick on you, right? So you're giving them a make money prize. You know, have some free gifts that you can give them. The whole idea of the emails is to get them to talk about, it's kind of a wolf in sheep's clothing to a degree, right? We're talking about the competitions, but we're not actually talking about the competition. You're telling them all the reasons why they want to make money online. If you don't know what to write, then get on Matt Basak's list, and within a week you'll have enough emails. If you're on his and mine, you'll have enough emails to last a lifetime. You know, Frank Kern, Russell Brunson, go out, and all of these guys get on the list and save their emails. I'm not in any shape or form suggesting that you plagiarize their emails, but you can actually use their emails. One of the other things I must dig out and put on the site was something that Matt did. I keep using it. I've used it. I did emails out for an offer yesterday and the day before. I wrote affiliate emails and they took me 5 minutes. Very, very, very high-end technical way, and the older guys know how I did it, right? Because what we actually did, and again, Sasha, since you're using Nick's new system, right? You already have your emails on his system. You just don't realize it because the copy's already written. So there's a thing called congruency in writing emails. So we're going to talk about writing emails for 10 minutes tonight, right? So I can give you templates that will transition, but they won't work, right? They just won't work. Because if you're talking about email marketing as opposed to social media, the angle is completely different, right? You're talking about video as opposed to Twitter, the angle is completely different. So for me to give you templates, what I'm giving is 4 templates that you can put in, and I'm going to give you a piece at the end of each one of those that will know that you can have to put in your link and describe your prize. And I'll write those, and I'll have a video up on that by the weekend, right? That's the plan. So I'll show you how to do that. When you're doing your emails then about your prize or about the place that you want the people to go, right? You have got 2 options. One, when you're writing about the prize, go to the PLR page, open the sales page, and take the content from that. And I'll show you how to do this on the video. I'll show you how to write an effective affiliate email, right? I won't bore the lads tonight with it, but it's actually quite simple. Because what people don't realize is that most launches and most stuff that's done is, and this is why I like, which I'm now calling the SOS program, which will be the next stage, is sell other stuff. SOS, get it? You need cash, sell other stuff. So we're missing an opportunity to put people on a make money list at the very start by giving them an ethical bribe on the welcome email, right? And the 4 emails that come on after that. By the way, claim your free gift here, right? That's what's going to be at the bottom. Claim your free gift here. Click, they go, they opt in, they get their free gift, which is whatever PDF, boom, boom, whatever you're going to give them, right? Video, whatever it is, doesn't matter. So then you're going to talk about either the price on the remaining emails. You're going to talk about the price, right? So if you've done a make money online business in a box system, so Gary, I'll talk about your stuff. You did the websites, right? So why in the name of God do I care about these? What can they do for me? How can they help me make money? Why are they so good? Why is it making my life easier? All I have to do is A, B, and C. Did you realize all you've got to do to get this up and working, to have a website up in your own name? You just have to buy it in the main, which costs you $10. Here's a place you can go buy it. And all you got to do after that is, upload this website in 1, 2, 3, and all the videos, instructions are there. And if not, you can always go to Fiverr and get someone to do it for $50, right? See what I'm doing? I'm telling you, the prize is fantastic. So when I don't win it, I go, geez, I really wanted that. Because let's look at it. No, this is just not prizes. This is people opting in. And this goes, Graham, to webinars as well, because I'm finding it hard to get people to turn up. Because everybody and their mother has decided to start doing webinars since I started doing them, right? I'm not saying that I created the rush, but Jesus, I have never seen so many webinars going on in years, right? Every time I turn around, some gobshite's having a webinar, right? So, okay. So the challenge now is somebody comes in. Let's run through the psychology, and we'll talk the psychology of this for a minute. You come in, you opt in for something. How many times have you bought something on the internet? It turns up your door and you go, "Oh, jeez, I forgot about that." You know, or you buy, especially if it's digital, you buy something like we all go through the computer every now and again. We go, "Oh, jeez, I forgot about that." You wanted it, you bought it, you don't know, you forgot about it, right? The goal of the email sequence, and I'm going to be working very hard on this for the next month, and I'm happy to give you copies of what I'm doing and on the webinar stuff and on the whole lot of what I'm doing. Happy to give you all the stuff, right? Is what's actually going on is I've got to remind you why in the name of God. So here, I'll give you an interesting one, right? I did a kind of list swap with a guy, right? Sort of. He has an evergreen webinar for Facebook ads, and I have Build My List. I did a webinar to the whole of 2 people last night, right? Right? And I was one of them. Okay?
You equaled me then.
So it happened to all of us, right? But I messed up, right? Because, I'm going to steal some of Matt's stuff from the weekend, and I know this for years anyway, but I give Matt the credit for it because I hate when people steal stuff. What worked? What didn't work? What can I do different? That's the question. You do something, there are 3 questions. What worked? And you've got to debrief straight away. Take a pad out. What worked? What didn't work? What can I do different? Right? So I got the guy to email out to my opt-in page. I sent them the standard emails of, great, the webinar's on at this time, the webinar's on at that time, the webinar's on at that time. What was the one thing I didn't do?
Give the time?
No.
Or the date?
No. Did all that.
The title?
And I got it right for a change. Title, everything was right. Everything technology-wise was right. The one thing I didn't do was sell you on the idea of turning off. One thing you didn't do is sell me on the idea of turning off. This is the bit we're missing. Because we've now got to convince you. We've now got you to put your hand up. We've now got to get you to put your hand, get your arse in the seat. We're missing that component. Because if somebody's on my list, they'll come to my webinar because they've been on my list and they know me for a period of time. When somebody comes in for the very first time, they don't know who I am. So I'm now looking at giving them ethical bribes, of giving them stuff to know. Like I wrote War and Peace today for me about myself. Jeez, for me, it's a 2-page, it's probably a third of what Andrew Reynolds writes, but it's a copy for me, right? You know what I mean? But it's, and that's another guy to follow, Sasha, totally different style. There's a guy called Andrew Reynolds. If you look him up, you'll find some of his stuff to opt into. And I'm not suggesting that you buy off of these people, I'm suggesting that you watch what they're doing, right? Watch what they're doing. And if you feel like buying, understand why you feel like buying and bring that into your business. So we're not telling them why to turn up. So when somebody enters your competition, one is, why are you telling them why they really want this prize? The honeypot bit, or the information bit, not the honeypot. Everybody knows why they want a tablet. Why do I want to make money online? So your email sequences need to be around that, right? And the place to get those is offer the content on the products that you're launching. And I'll make a video to show you how to do that, right? It's a very, very simple system. So I've got to get you engaged when you come on the list. I've got to get you onto the second list, and then I've got to get you down through my funnel, right? That's one option, right? So I'm thinking you know Sasha particularly, right? Because so that you know, Sasha's bought Nick's new system, which is, and I actually have it. I've actually, because I was at Nick at the weekend, I'm going to be testing it. And because of what we used to do, Nick actually sends emails for you, and they're hard-coded with your affiliate ID inside. he actually sends them for you. And it goes all the way up to £1,000 commission if people turn up and buy at a workshop, right? So there's nice. I want to test it, see what the traffic is like before I talk to you about it, and show it to whoever wants to do it, can do it, whoever doesn't do it. But so I'm just testing it since Nick was part of this. I promised him to do that, and he's looking for traffic as well. So there's a whole conversation going on. So he has a free book as the start of his fund, right? So congratulations! I want to win this free prize. I want to give you this free book, right? Yeah. Just pay the postage shipping. Now I can send the next 4 emails on why this book is the best thing since sliced bread. In your case, Sasha, you have the book. I would send a picture of me with the book or a picture of the book in your hand if you don't want your face on it because of other reasons. Do you know what I mean? You can have a picture of the book in your hand, a picture of your book next to the computer. Do you know, you can create the picture, send a picture, this is the book, boom, boom, have it open, you know. But for God's sake, if you're going to do that, right, there is nothing worse than having a book that looks like this. Now, this has been slightly up, but to see the way this is pristine, if I have that down on my table, it does not look like I use it. Now, if I take this one, right, and the cover is like this, and it's battered looking, that's the book I want to take a picture of. Why? Because psychologically or subconsciously, I'm telling you, I actually read it, and I use it, right? You then take the content from the sales page, you make your sales videos, your emails out of that, you send them that, you then go back onto why they want the prize, why the prize is fantastic, because you can always make an offer on the prize at the end as well, to everybody who didn't go down and opt in on the other list. There's 2 options here, and you've got to decide which one you're going to go, right? Either way it will work. For me, I push people on a separate list. I want to drive them down so people are in the competition. I go back and tell them to go in here, do this, do that, do the rest of it, and then after that, I pretty much, you know, at the end of it, somebody wins, they win, they don't win, it's good night and good luck. Make sense?
Ish.
For me, the thing is, I'm not 100% sure how to transit the people from the competition list into Nick's funnel, because Nick's funnel starts off with they subscribe on the website for getting a free guide.
There you go.
But it's an opt-in box on the site. It's not an opt-in page. So,
but that's fine. Take a picture of the opt-in box on the page and say, claim your free gift here. Click, you know, put a picture of it and say, claim your free gift by opting in here.
Okay.
The only way you're going to find out does this work is test it. There's no clear minds, right? Everybody thinks because I'm at this a long time and other guys in the business are at it a long time, we test everything still. We're still fine-tuning. I spent 2 days at a seminar with guys, right? No, I'll be honest. I was there because I was going out with Matt and Friday night, right? And I was meeting people in network. But I didn't think I was going to learn that much. They're my notes. Okay? They're the notes I took off the guys, because you're always learning something. We're always testing. We're always fine-tuning. We're always looking for that small thing. So the first thing is just do it. Do you know what I mean? See what happens. And then if it doesn't work, no, you can come back and then I can help you. So what I'm suggesting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the templates and put them back up, and I'm just going to put in click here to for, you know, and thank you very much for entering. Click here to claim your free gift.
Tony, do you know by any chance because the opt-in form that is on Nick's page was created by an Aweber?
Yeah.
Is there any way to use that opt-in form and get that opt-in form into an email?
No, you cannot put an opt-in form in an email ever. There's nothing stopping you putting that opt-in form on a page by itself, but you cannot put an opt-in form in an email.
Okay.
It's a no. As far as I'm aware, it's a 99% impossibility. But like, people aren't going to opt in on an email anyway, right? So, can you open the site there and show me the site, Sasha? You can
So
share your screen.
you mean the Nick's website, is it? Or well, my website.
Nick's website. So you can hit share there at the bottom, see it?
1 second. So basically, that is the. Let me just. So basically, that's the website.
Okay, so scroll down. Where's the opt-in on the left?
So that's the box opt-in here.
Okay, so what I would do is I would take a screenshot of. Oops, where you gone? What did I do? There you are. Oh, what the hell did I do there? Are you still sharing the screen?
According to my display, yes.
What?
Yeah, I can see it.
Ah, there we go. It opened on a different tab window thing. Okay, cool. It's interesting to know. So what oh Jesus Christ. This new mouse, thanks you, Gary Unsworth. You touch it in a certain way, it goes nuts. But it is on your shoulder, so I'll forgive you. So what I would do is I would copy the JPEG. I'm pointing at the screen, but you can't see that. No, right. So the book that you're giving away, right? I would take that and say, at the bottom. So at the bottom, PS. Thank you very much for taking the time to entry. Here's a free gift. Click here, and I would link that to bring me to the page so they recognize what they want to get.
Okay.
And then let's see what happens. If not, then what we can do is we can create it. You can that you've got that. You can actually create a page there with the opt-in form and all that on it, right? I know you can't, but it can be done, right? And we can drive them straight into a straight opt-in.
Okay. Because basically, I mean, the opt-in there that you see now on the screen, the idea on why we have that is because of Aweber wanting double opt-in. So basically, that's why it's there. And we're trying to get opt-ins so that Aweber at some stage will switch off the double opt-in on request, because apparently they don't do that. They have the double opt-in kind of.
On their form, they double opt-in.
Yeah. So, but even you could, according to Nick, you can actually contact the customer service of Aweber and say, "Oh, switch off the double opt-in in the API or whatever."
They will, yeah.
But they won't unless they see some sort of traffic going on your account and people opting in.
Yes, they want to know where it's coming from. Okay, so, but you see what I'm saying? So they enter your competition to come up, you put that in, bang, you're driving there. No. So, do you have this guide?
Well, I have it downloaded somewhere, yes. Because obviously I had to look at it. I needed to test that the opt-in form works.
Okay, so what's in it?
Well, basically, there are links for the various products that we're going to go through the sales funnel at some stage,
Okay, well, you don't have it there handy, no?
Let me have a quick look
Because I can actually show you now how to write an email if we have it there. These are all pre-populated sites. They all come done like.
Just let me quick my email and see if I still have the email, because I might have just removed the download afterwards. So, do you see that screen there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
My saved downloads.
right. There it is.
Scroll down. Stop. Go back up. Go back up to the first page. Okay, screw that. Scroll down, forward, friend. Ignore that. Keep going. Down. Stop. So you can convert that to a Word document, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to do it now, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what's in front of you?
Probably an explanation of the content of the book, I would suppose.
Okay, what it is copy.
Okay.
A lifestyle business is a small business that you can run from almost anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. Lifestyle business is about letting you live how you want to live, design your life as you choose while running your own small company. So you could take this and send an email. Go back and what's the headline on it? Running the ultimate list of lifestyle business ideas, right? So what you can do is the ultimate list, that's your headline in your email. Ultimate list of lifestyle business ideas. You take the first 3 paragraphs, lifestyle business, small business, all the way down to done right, and usually no employees, okay?
Okay.
That's the first section of email. Scroll down. Ignore. Go back up. All right? Back up. Stop. With a lifestyle business, you can. Boom. There you go. Next section. All the way down to the thing, right? An idea we have, so in our special report, watch this now. You see this on the 5 pages. In our special report that you can download for free here, you will discover 5 of the most popular proven lifestyle ideas we've researched. Together with brief description, don't mind that we've researched. Stop. Like, for example, 1, affiliate marketing. Scroll down. Affiliate marketing, go back up, you're very happy on the scroll. Right, stop. I'm always interested in the first 2 paragraphs. Affiliate marketing is ranging, so you take that, for example, we refer me, you're promoting other products, buy the product, as once the thing will offer you a financial incentive through an affiliate program to other products. So where it finishes at 2 there, all the way up to affiliate marketing, boom. To get your copy of this free book for free, click here.
Okay.
All the best. Hugs and kisses. Love you long time. $2. Done. There's your first email.
And so would I check with Nick if we can make that into a separate page?
What, the opt-in page?
Yeah. So to make an opt-in.
You can certainly check with him. I would drive to there with that on it, because what I would say. P.S. When you get to the website, there's loads of stuff. Just look on the left-hand side, and I'd have a little picture of what's on the screen there with a fucking arrow pointing to the left-hand side, which you take in preview.
Okay.
Draw an arrow in there and say, get your copy of the free book here. Yeah?
All right.
But that's how easy it is to write affiliate emails. They've already done the work for you. Lost? Are you with me?
No, I'm with you, yeah.
All right. No, just by the way, you're looking to write emails. Click on what makes content go viral. Click on that. Or what's your excuse? Click it. Doesn't matter. Click any of them. I don't care. Any one of them. Doesn't matter. Open up. Scroll down. Go back up. Okay.
So let me just show you, because I spoke to Nick and said, look, because I didn't know how to integrate the list into his system, because it's basically built on pay per click, and then you get virgin subscribers. So he said, look, you can, of the email sequence, basically that is the first product that we're promoting.
Okay, so go back up.
So that one there, because
okay,
it's not. So, and I took.
So this is the knack that you're doing. Is scroll back up. Back up. 5 keys to be more productive at your home business. Right? I think that is a shitty title, but anyway. To be honest. So I would have that. 5 ways to make sure you're successful at your home business. Right? So scroll down. And free and boom, create daily schedule, bang. And I would take some of that email and then I would say further to read this whole post or to get all of the 5 tips, 5 keys. Click here to get your 5 keys, right?
Okay.
At the bottom, they go there, they land up on the page, they scroll down, they're interested, they have to. It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing is, from having looked at the article, it doesn't really have much to do with the product,
And is there an article for that?
There's just basically there's one other page where you do it, and that's just gonna transform into the squeeze page. Basically, it's an empty page that turns into the squeeze page.
Say that to me again in English. So you're telling me you already have an empty page that's not an page.
So let's see if I go. It's that one here. So basically, that's what's happening.
Okay, cool. So that opens up.
Yeah.
All right. So you could turn. So headline: How to make $1,000 a month or more taking simple photos. Headline: With your camera or your phone. Hey, if you can take a selfie, you can do this video. So I've got a free video that reveals exactly how we can make an exciting second income with your camera phone, and you can go about your daily life and dramatically real life demonstration proves it, and the dramatically did proves it. Yeah. For full details, click here. They click here, they'll end up there. That's congruent with what you've just done. They've clicked, they're interested, they opt in, they get the video. Everybody tries to make this shit too complicated. Everybody thinks they should be writing different stuff. You shouldn't. Whatever's on the sales page. Because the mother of all learning is what? Gentlemen, what is the expression? The mother of all learning is repetition. And people, so you've heard the expression fake news, right?
Yep.
Okay. So how does fake news work?
Say it often enough, people will believe it.
7 times. They only need to see it 7 times it becomes true. It's a psychological trigger. 7 times is all they need to see it before and then it becomes true. 7 times. So if your email reflects your opt-in page, and this is for everybody to your opt-in pages, if your emails reflect your opt-in page and they see it and they go onto the opt-in page again, another one, and they see it and bang, perfect. I'm not saying that you send the same email over and over again. You're going to have to change and edit the email. But if the email makes sense to the opt-in page, then, and they click on it, then your opt-ins increase. So, for example, I'm getting a 68% opt-in across the board on my opt-in page for the Build My List webinar, right? Okay? And that's the cold list, hot list, warm list, across the board. We've dropped between 65 and 70%, almost 68% on average. Why? Because the email is exactly the same thing that it says on the opt-in page. There's a few words of difference because I make it flow a little bit better. But the email is the opt-in page. The very first email is the opt-in page. And we get more opt-ins from the first email than we do the other emails, which now I've got to go back and fix the other email. Right? Why? Because they read it, they want it. Does it make sense?
That's what I've based my emails on for when I'm away. I've based it on an ebook. basically. From that one I downloaded, which you gave me a couple of weeks ago, Tony.
And is that free then to get, is it?
Yeah, I guess it can be free. I hadn't really thought about.
But if I get to the page, what's the call to action on the page? You're sending me your emails.
There is no call to action, really. It's just a link to my Facebook page. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to be there to be able to sort it out. I'm going to be thousands of miles away, so I didn't think it was any point, basically.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that one because you're thousands away, but don't ever waste. There's no point in shooting up in the air, like.
No, but that's a way of warming up the list, as it were, and they'll be red hot by the time I get back and sort them out with a couple of million offers. That's basically the plan.
Okay. We let's see what happens. I'd be interested to see the test. My warm up is buy or buy, like.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, I'm hemorrhaging opt-outs, so unsubscribes. I'm hemorrhaging bloody unsubscribes like there's no tomorrow at the moment. So. But
that's good.
Yeah, to one extent. I need to replenish that though, and you haven't.
There's no to one extent. You just want to You just want to. Have you a competition live at the moment?
It is at the moment, but I haven't had a CSV file from you on that one yet.
I've sent you 3 too on the competition on the thing. I've sent you 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah, you're up to 52 from about 47. Like this 5 came in.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have a look. I haven't seen any, but I'll go and have a look, see if I can find them.
But who did you email for the event?
Oh, it's just my old list. From from my previous.
So I think we've kind of found out what the fucking problem was. So people registered, people entered the competition. Yeah, you need to email them. I'll send that to you there now, right? But I've been sending to. Is everybody getting my emails from support of my list now? Then is anybody having problems?
I don't know. I haven't had any for a while.
To get one today.
Well,
for this, yeah.
You got one for this, right?
Yeah, got one.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's on the same email, right?
Yep.
I just wonder, is it extra?
I haven't seen any CSV files from you, Tony.
I sent you CSV files before the event last week. You got that?
Didn't receive them.
I sent you 3. Graham list. I sent you the 2nd of November. Was last.
Okay. I'll have to have a look, but I haven't seen them. I'll have a shufty and have a look, see if we can find them.
So, Tony, just a quick question. So, assuming that my list has been growing over the last couple of days or whatever.
What was your last number that you had?
200 and a bit.
Are you business in a box or make money on the side?
Business in the box.
Well, you're 300 and a bit now. You're 343.
Okay. So once I get the updated file from you and I upload it into into the competition list, do you think it would make sense for me to amend the first email, the welcome email, and actually start already there to point them towards the free? Okay. So once I have the list, I will update the template and just send them over then to the website and say, oh, by the way, if you opt in here, you get a free.
So thank you for entering. Here's a free gift to say thank you for entering.
Okay.
And just have that as your only call to action. I'll rewrite the templates. It'll be Thursday before I get it because I'm up to 2 o'clock. I'll be up to 4 in the morning, so I'll be like this tomorrow.
The thing is, I don't know if it's maybe too early, but I would like to try to rewrite the template myself and just maybe get your feedback on it. If that is okay with you.
So let me tell you this much when it comes to writing emails.
Okay.
You don't want my feedback. The only feedback that matters is opens and clicks. Test the one that I did, send out your own one. If your one opens better and it gets more clicks, guess which one you keep doing?
Okay.
That's simple. Never, like, I never go and ask anyone in the marketplace their opinion about the people on my list. And that's by sending them an email. Make sense?
Yeah, but I thought it would be nice to ask anyways.
There's no nice, actually. You can send it to me and I'll give you my opinion, but it doesn't matter. Like, as long as you've got the basic components, you're just amazed. Like, part of what I need you all to do is find your own voice, not mine. Right? So you have to find your own voice in the way you're going to talk. So, like, if you feel that, the templates are basic, they were always designed to be amended. So amend away. There's no problem with that. I don't have any issue with that. I'm not precious about what I'm doing. If you find one that works better, great, I want to see it. Fantastic. Would I change the headline, the subject? No. Your entry's been confirmed. I've tested that like hell, and that's first name, your entry's been confirmed is kind of pretty much the best headline.
There's the next question that I have regarding the CSV or the import of the file. If you import it as a file or if you do the copy and paste, how do you make sure that, because when I look at my list in Aweber, all I have is name. I don't have it separated by surname, first name and surname. Is that something that you have to do manually, or is that something that should happen automatically?
So in Aweber, I just put in their first name. I don't put in their surname.
Okay.
All I'm interested in email list, and honesty, is I'm sending more information because people have asked for it, but all I put up is their email address and first name. I couldn't care less about anything else. I'm starting to do a bit of the country stuff because of the webinars. I'm starting to look at countries and times and the rest of it. So it's starting to get interest in me, and events, doing events is starting to get interest. But in your situation, who gives a shit? Hey, phone them, get them to unsubscribe, grand. If they're unsubscribing, they're clicking, perfect. You're getting a response.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else? Anybody got anything else, man?
I just looked at my emails, Tony, and the only ones I got on the 2nd of November from you was the last call to go to London.
I wonder if Help Scout not sending out. Is anyone else not getting their list? Like, I sent out list last Tuesday.
Just on my last one, Tony, you said one halfway through the competition I got a list. So I've got 300 or something, or 400. But I didn't get a final one off you. So I just took it that it didn't really go up.
And which one was yours again, Gareth? The sites, wasn't it?
Yeah, the website.
Which was called what?
So
much fucking shit, man.
I can't remember now.
Is it over? Or is it still active?
Yeah, it finished.
Legends Win a Traveller Plus a ready-made niche website. You can 690 people.
Yeah, I only got 300 odd. I got one. You sent one through, but I didn't get a final one off you.
I fucking sent it last week.
Yeah.
So obviously, because the reason I'm saying this is that Vance sent me a couple of emails asking me some questions, right? And I never got them. Now I'm getting some of this. I got your Sasha. I got them from Richard. So what I would like you all to do, right, is tonight is each one of you send me an email to support@buildmylist.now saying your name, right? Just your name in the subject matter. And I'm going to keep replying to that one. And every Tuesday night, you should have the list. I'm late this week, but you're going to have your list before the meeting every Tuesday night, okay?
Right.
It's your list. Fucking ask for it. Like, you have 690 people there, Gary. Like.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just thought, You sent one through, and I think it was 350 on it. So I thought it must have just topped out at that.
No. So the current numbers are: win a Bluetooth smartwatch plus business training videos, a 624. Stay safe with this award-winning car camera, 365. Or how to earn an extra 100,000 month exclusive trainings, 52. Win an Android tablet and a business in the box at 343. Win an Android. Jesus, that's twice. How am I going to get through this webinar tonight? Anyway, win Android tablet plus a new way to make money on the side, 388. Free to enter, win a super modern Android 4G watch, 553. And then there's one that I use for the seminars. So that's great.
Tony, are you talking about support or the legends emails?
I'm talking about support.
Right.
Support to build my list now.net.
You just want our names in the subject, and
I'll just shoot those into the support because I want to make sure they all come through.
Yeah, no problem.
all right, gone through. Mine sent.
Mine as well.
Sasha, I got yours. I haven't got yours, man.
It's saying sent, so.
I've just sent mine, Tony.
Graham, yours is in.
Late but never. Oh, better late than never, I guess.
I'm sending mine, Tony.
Excellent. You have to watch Kettle Never Boils, isn't it? Gary, you got yours. Perfect. So yeah, it is working. All right. And Jim got yours. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So look, we now have it. That's grand. I'll send your list on those tomorrow. Right, make sure you have it. Graham, we can send yours now, but you'll have to dedupe it yourself. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting quite used to deduping now.
Deduping, dedupe, 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 dedupe.
Not quite that tuneful though.
That's what I'll be doing when I be doing it. List. Okay, so I'm going to send that to you now, Graham.
And I shall have a look, see if I received it.
You can see everybody.
Yeah, just check mine, Tony. It was 485 I had sent through.
Do you want to dedupe it yourself? Can I send it to you now?
Yeah, I can do. I'll add them in.
It's kind of like if you're able to dedupe it, it's actually quite interesting to go through it because you get all our information, right? You get everything because I strip everything out to send you, but you get like their social media, their address, everything, like.
Yeah.
You know, and there seems to be very big value in that type of data at the moment. Floating around. Sasha, you're too young. I'll be nice and dedupe yours for you tomorrow. It's gone to boy. You get it, Greg?
Just received it, yeah.
What?
Lovely.
That is weird. Okay. All right, boys. If that's it, Graham, enjoy your cruise. You lucky, lucky boy.
I'd like to send you lots of photos, but like I say, I'm going to be. It's like
You
39.
in a Speedo, Graham, is something I don't want to see. Thank you very much.
It's a picture, I tell you.
There's a picture, yeah. Or,
Or a site.
or
30.
as my kids call them, budgie smugglers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's a common word here in Guernsey.
So enjoy it, man. It'll be great.
I shall endeavour to try, and I shall see you guys in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah,
Excellent.
a nice time, Graham.
And
Have a
folks,
good time, Graham.
Sasha, I'll get your list started tomorrow. Gary, I'll get your competition up tomorrow. I'll go to that and fix your hashtags and the rest of it. And if you haven't watched the video number 4 in the training, site's been cleaned up another bit today, and you'll see it. You can watch the replay.
All the swear words have been taken out, is it?
If we did that, we'd have to delete every video that's on it. Are the ones I did with Nick.
And Tony, just on the side, I don't know if it's just me, but when I watched the replay, I don't know if it was the internet connection, but it seems that the video had some audio problems, the fourth video.
Okay, I'll have it. I saw it. You said that, but to be honest with you, I haven't had even 2 seconds to look at it. I'll have a look at it. I plan to kind of redo that one anyway, right? When I get the next new batch of people on. Yeah, it's weird. My microphone seemed to be acting the goat that week, so I'll have a look. I'm not denying that what you're saying. I just need to have a look at it and see. I might be able to bring it down and edit it, but I kind of think I need to split it into. I probably need to split that one into a couple of sections because there's a lot in it. Like,
to be quite honest, when I watched it, when was it, yesterday or so? I think the way it is, it makes sense to have especially all the hashtags and everything in one video. For me, it makes sense.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
yeah, it's a lot of information, but I mean, it's not like the first video. The first video was really a ton of information. But
you see, here is the challenge, right? And I'll say this. I'll pause recording. So whoever's watching the replay, we'll be back shortly.
Tablet, see the download that guide and see how you can use that tablet to make money or whatever, something in that direction.
Yeah,
would that make sense?
Yeah. So like what you could have is turn that tablet into a cash machine.
Okay.
You could even you'll probably find a graphic with a tablet with money coming over it, or just make one. It doesn't have to be flat. And I put that into the email and like.
All right. Cool. I'll try that.
Yep, you're in uncharted water, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, for me that's the thing, because your system works on setting up the competition, getting your email list. Nick's program works go and buy your traffic.
No,
so,
Nick is doing go buy your traffic until I prove that ours works, which is me. I haven't said no because I'm going to pause this for a second. Sorry, folks.
So far, I mean, it's not really anything to write home about. Just give me 1 second there.
We're back recording now, just in case.
So,
and if you want to find out, folks, what actually happens when we're stop the recording, you need to come on live, which is exactly what I've just told you to do, Sasha.
Yeah. So basically, let's go to the competition list first, I suppose. So
we only have one complaint. You're not doing bad.
Well, yeah, that's on the. So I have one complaint on.
Can you show me that? Can you show me that email?
That one here.
Yeah, click on that.
So yeah, basically that's the first email of Nick's.
See, one person clicked on the other one, right?
So no, but see the problem that I had was that first email here. You see 0 clicks. Thing is, if you look at JV Zoo, so basically that's that email that I sent yesterday. So you had a couple clicks and visitors to the page and watched the video, but nothing came out of it. No, but for some reason, even though there's 2 links, and I'll show you the email in a second, Aweber is telling me that.
Okay, show me the email.
So basically, that is the email.
Okay, so see that link?
Yeah.
That link's a pig.
Okay.
Okay. Don't ever do that again.
I didn't. That's the swipe that I have.
I understand that, but take that link and say, click here, check it out here, watch here, go here now, click here. Don't ever give people a raw link. They won't click on it.
So, and then because I didn't see anything coming out of it, I kind of said, okay, what do I send them now? So I got that the next kind of swipe or idea or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it had the raw links inside as well, but then I changed that around.
And you got a click. Funny that, isn't it?
So I changed that around because, I have to try. So my idea had originally been, because I didn't get much reaction to the first email. I mean, I sent it to 260 people. I got 30 opens out of it.
Okay, so you got a 15% open. There's nothing wrong with that, Sash. All right.
So,
let me give you numbers. Between 15 and 20% is a good open, right?
Okay.
And between 5% and 10% of the opens to click through is a good click through rate.
Okay.
So you got 31 opens, you got one click. So the click didn't work, right? No. It's a bit like dating again. You went into the bar and you said to the girl, how are you? Would you like to go home? It comes out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's to get this into, see there, Sash, that's your test. See, the link isn't working there.
Yeah, because that is, for example, an email that I had some free time at work today, and I wrote that one. Because I thought, okay, the first email, didn't.
So the people that have opted into your list are expecting to hear about winning stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So give them a free prize.
Okay. So right. I'll do that.
Then when they get the free prize, you've now realized that then we actually have proper stats. Right. Once you get that, we'll have proper stats, because now we're seeing how many people are opting in, how many people are coming down. So let's say you've got 300 people and 10 people opt in, you get 30 people. You know the 30 people. How many of those can you get to buy? So you then know, okay, for every 250 people, or every 300 people, 30 will opt in. So if I want to build a list of 300 people, I've got to build a list of 3,000 people on the outside. Now, I can't see the numbers being that ugly, but if they are, they are. That's what they are, right? Now, here's the thing. Because you woke up, and I'm going to beat you up, right? Because you woke up and decided, yeah, you're going to send me an email. Zippity can do that for that, like. So I will send an email in the morning on 2 lists to the same people. And I will send an email in the evening, if it's worked, to all the people who haven't opened on both emails. Right? That alone doubles my clicks. Doubles my clicks. Doesn't double my open rate, it doubles my clicks.
Okay. Well,
and the only thing I'm interested in is clicks.
So I mean, obviously, I only have one list at the moment. But anywho, that was actually one of the questions that I wanted to ask.
So what you missed there now is, I have only one list as well. I'm running them out of 2 autoresponders.
Okay. Well,
because I'm playing a different game, right? And I know. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you send me one email, there's been this whole debate when people start emails. Oh, I send an email once a day, once a week, twice a week, the rest of it. The more emails you send, the more results you get. The more complaints you get, the more subscribes you get, but the more clicks you get.
Okay.
So when it comes to the other 2, we don't care.
So basically, the other question would have been then, that I meant to actually ask that in the beginning when we were talking about the whole emails. So if I send the email, say, to 260 people and 30 people open, then if I send them to the segment to the people that haven't opened, do I change the email around a little bit? Do I send exactly the same email again?
I change the headline slightly.
Okay.
But normally no. I don't. I just send the same email again.
Okay.
They haven't opened it. Send it again. People are busy. People are doing stuff. They scroll down to their inbox. They're getting 150 emails a day.
Okay. Because that was the thing that I wasn't sure about. Because I was thinking about today the second email to just send it to the people that didn't open from yesterday.
Try it tonight and see what happens.
Okay.
If you're thinking about it, try it and see what happens. The only thing that gives you reality is data.
Okay.
If you don't have data, you don't have anything, right? So do it. If you get slapped, if you get, somebody complains a bit more and the rest of it, okay, so what about it?
Yeah, before I left AWeber, that's what not AWeber, ARP, that's the last thing I did on my last competition, not the one that's just finished, the one before. And just by doing that, by sending it to the ones who didn't open, I think it was an extra 30 opens and an extra 9 clicks I ended up with.
It's money sitting on the table.
Yeah.
You just got to pick it up, like.
So, and just for me to, because I looked at AWeber how to send to just the people who didn't open, I have to create basically a segment on the subscriber list, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So I got that.
So again, what I would do is I would copy the email out. I'd have it in a text edit, right?
Okay.
I'd have it there ready to go, and then I segment the list. I go back and do all the stuff, and then copy and paste it back in.
Okay.
Right. Reasonably simple to do, but like it's just money for old rope. But going straight in and hitting people and going straight down the barrel of, like tell them happy, congratulations, free gift, 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 free gift. So in the end of this, you want people to do one of two things, Sasha. And the lads can recite this with me. I want you to buy or buy. I don't want anything else. I don't want to hug you, kiss you, be your friend. That's not what email's about to me. Right? You got to build a bit of a relationship. Yes, it's small, but I've got to do that. But from the day one, they put their hand up. If they come in and opt in, they're interested, go sell them. If they're not interested, they leave your list. Fine. You're sending emails, we're not sending rockets. You know? So like email them, test it, see what happens. You got one click, like you got good opens and you got good opens and you got a click. So like I think the first one you screwed the pooch with the link because it was ugly, right? And that link was scared of crap out of people who don't know what they're doing. Okay. So I may actually recant back from what I said. It would be interesting. It would be very interesting, to test sending out, especially new people in. I'd even maybe put the new people in a new list just or just put them up and just send them an email saying congratulations, thank you, confirm, boom, 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 hit here and welcome. Put that in your autoresponder, right, with a link to the thing. Have that set up before you import your list and put them in autoresponder 1. And then 3 days later, I would send them another. So I would send them then their congratulations, don't forget to get your free gift, don't forget to come back. Congratulations, don't forget the free gift, don't forget to come back. Then start talking, write some emails about making money online, take the content off the site you have, put all of those in. And then what I would do as well is I would broadcast them every now and again an email from Nick and see what happens. But every 4 or 5 days, about 4 days, and just see what happens. And see, then get them into another bin, drop them into another list, and when the people come into that list, then and you have the sequence.
So basically, with the update, with the 60 people more that I got now on the new list, just start them off in a different list, not put them into the competition. Just
put them into the competition, but just start them. If you set your welcome email up as an autoresponder, right? As an autoresponder message or campaign, I think it's called in AWeber or whatever.
I have set up already.
Yeah. So but just edit that email to the link, right? And then go from there, like.
Okay. So basically, I could take the cover of the PDF, put that in, say, thank you for your enter. That is a free gift for some business.
Put it, and the very first one, put it as the PS. As the second email, put it higher, and as the third email, make the third email all about getting their free gift and what's in it.
Okay. All right.
And test that and see what happens. Then we'll reconvene next week.
All right. I shall do that tomorrow afternoon or whenever I get.
I'll see you Saturday evening, so you can probably tell me that. when we're stuck in that never-ending elevator that is that concert.
Oh yeah, I'd see you there anyways. I won't see you on Wednesday, I guess. No.
No, I have a webinar. Actually, I might actually be able to make it tomorrow night. I'm not sure because I think things are changing, but I've got to check that there because we've got 44 messages in. All right, guys. With that, you got nearly 2 hours over me. Good night. Graham, enjoy the cruise. I hope this makes sense to everybody who's watched it. Sorry about the pauses. If you don't want to miss the pauses and you want to find out what we're talking about when we pause it, because sometimes we take stuff off the recording because it's just too top secret to share, then you need to come on these conversations live. And it's one of the things we're talking about when we're off is how to take something that you do and turn it into a benefit. So there you go. Full demonstration. Have a nice evening.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks, guys.
Graham, have an absolute blast, man.
Will do. Thanks a lot, guys.
I deserve every minute of it.
See ya.
See you, Gar.